If you want to spend Christmas in Copenhagen, Denmark this winter, these are some of my best tips for where to go and what to do in Copenhagen. I'll be sharing tour recommendations, providing budgeting tips, and showing off beautiful Danish Christmas markets. Stick around.
So we are going to Copenhagen for the weekend with my parents who have flown in from the US to spend some time with their favorite daughter. It is snowing unbelievably here in Berlin, so I'm glad we even get to exit the country. In Munich, the Munich airport has been shut. My parents were on the last flight in, so TBD how they'll get home. But until then, we'll be in Copenhagen having a great time.
We have just arrived in Copenhagen and there was some pretty severe delays, so we just sat on the plane and let everyone who was panicking walk by us because we ain't got nowhere to be but here.
As you're leaving the Copenhagen airport, head to the DSB ticketing area and grab a City Pass small ticket for up to 120 hours, which equates to 5 days. The City Pass Small is more than enough to get you around the city and to and from the airport. The 120-hour ticket is 300 Danish Krone, or about $44 US. We stayed in the meatpacking district, and this was the perfect location for us. We were surrounded by amazing restaurants and bars, and our hotel was super modern with great amenities. We were also right next door to a train station.
We have made it to Denmark. Say hi. There we go. It is Danish weather, so gloomy, but it's actually not that cold and it's warmer than Berlin right now. So happy and feeling comfortable. Let me show you Copenhagen.
Okay, so we are at the Danish Sandwich shop where we're enjoying some Danish meatballs and these gorgeous sandwiches that unfortunately we ordered way too much of. So we ordered full sandwiches, each of us, and this is only half. Here's my head for reference. I love the vibe. It's very casual. The drinks are really casual and delicious as well, but this is the number 15. So this is the number 15. It is roast beef, pickles, and a remoulade. Let's give it a try.
The Politically Incorrect tour was our favorite experience of the trip. It's a free walking tour, and the guides are all stand-up comedians who have a deep understanding of history beyond what the textbooks will tell you. There is a 100% guarantee that you will be offended at some point, and I loved how free-spirited the vibe was. You can book your experience on politicallyincorrectfreetours.com.
So if you are feeling super cold in Denmark, you can come to 66 North. This is my favorite Icelandic brand. You will have seen it all over my Iceland videos. I live and die by the brand because I have personally found nothing more stylish or warm, as well as considerate of sustainability goals and considering for the environment. So definitely can vouch for 66 North, and let me show you some of the pieces. So of course, my mom got the exact same jacket as me because nothing is mine, it's always ours. But we looked great. So we are commuting in Denmark right now, and it's about 8 o'clock and completely dark. During the winter, the sun rarely comes out, so just emotionally prepare yourself And everyone seems to travel on bikes, but the public transportation system is pretty robust and very affordable. So don't be afraid to take public transportation.
I would recommend budgeting at least $100 per night when it comes to a hotel. This will put you in a good location with decent amenities. Food and drinks are definitely on the pricier side, and I would expect to pay another 60 to 80 USD per day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with drinks. While we were in town, we also did a Hygge tour through Airbnb experiences. We met our guide on the west side of the city, and then we meandered through the different neighborhoods, learning about Danish culture and food. I might actually characterize this tour as a food tour, since we got to try plenty of pastries and warm goodies along the way. We walked a ton during this tour and got to see so much of Copenhagen beyond just the tourist hotspots. I particularly loved the royal stables, where we got to interact with the royal horses for free. I would also recommend to bring a warm jacket, a hat, and gloves, because you'll be spending a lot of time outdoors. Copenhagen during the Christmas time is just so magical. Danes love getting into the hygge, or cozy spirit, and all of the decorations and restaurants reflect that same vibe. If you're feeling particularly cold, there is a fantastic department store called Magasin du Nord, and it has a food hall in the basement. We spent an hour there after our tour to have a coffee break and to warm up after a long stint outdoors. Be sure to make reservations for restaurants that you are excited about, because most places were completely booked for months due to corporate lunches and dinners. Finally, let's talk about the Copenhagen Christmas Markets. They are very similar to German Christmas markets, but with significant details that are different. First of all, Danish mulled wine comes with little nuts and berries in the mix, so they'll give you a spoon with your drink. Also, I felt like there were plenty of photo opportunities for families to make meaningful memories throughout each market. And of course, don't forget to take home a little souvenir.
Thanks for watching. If you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.